Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and we are doing August readings today. Look at that. I've got the Light Seers Tarot this time, just the tarot, no oracle cards. And as always, these are general readings for a general Sagittarius audience. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest for another Sagittarius. I invite you to check out the videos for all of your major placements. So your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. Sometimes one is more resonant than the other. Sometimes, you know, there's a little bit of something in each one. Wow. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Okay, so starting with the first column, we have the Wheel and the Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is one of those cards that it's kind of a go with the flow card because it suggests opportunities and kind of a change of fortune is happening for you. You know, this could be depending on your circumstances, depending on what you're looking for or what you need. This could be job interviews. This could be romantic opportunities if you're single and looking. It could be, you know, small wins here and there, the kind of thing where you go to the grocery store and it's free sample day, or you know, a friend has an extra ticket to a concert you wanted to go to but didn't get tickets in time for, or didn't have the funds for, or something like that. You know, it's just kind of the green light and kind of positive influence card. So if things have felt stuck, or if you have felt like maybe things weren't going your way, or you hadn't seen things kind of flowing for you, this card indicates you're going to feel more flow, or see more opportunities or options. It does, you know, there is that piece where you do have to participate, like you do have to go to the grocery store to get free sample day, you know, or be in touch, answer your friend's phone call in order to get that free ticket to the concert or whatever. There's still that participatory piece, right? But that said, you know, it does indicate more flow and more positive opportunities. And of course, in August, we do see Mercury go direct. It does happen later in the month, and I'm kind of reading these columns as first week, second week, third week, fourth week. So this is when we're safely moving out of the final shadow phase of Mercury. So this is an influence that's going to be happening for a few weeks, you can safely say. Yeah, you'll see some opportunities throughout the month. And paired with the Three of Wands, these are going to be things you're excited with. Wands are the suit of passions, right? The stuff we're excited about, the stuff that often we might have an ego attachment to, like our healthy ego. Sometimes it's stuff we want to be known for. It can be stuff that we have a creative you know, like our creative drive, or it can be, if we're jock types, it can be our athletic stuff, like if we're marathoners, it can be our athletic pursuits, depending on you know, your interests, whether you're an artist or an athlete, or maybe both. This could be the projects or the things that excite you. These are where the opportunities are coming in your sort of projects, your hobbies, your passions, the things that you would do for free. And the Three of Wands is that card that indicates that, you know, you're kind of reaching a next plateau in terms of your success or recognition or talent, or sort of leveling up in skill. So these opportunities are kind of matching that leveling up. So wow, what a way to start the month, huh? And that, now this is an interesting combo here. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So if we'll start it this way, the Five of Pentacles suggests you may be feeling run down. Maybe you've been working so hard that you've kind of depleted your resources and you might catch a cold. Or sometimes the Five of Pentacles indicates more of a feeling a lack of validation or a lack of worthiness. Sometimes you just feel left out in the cold, or like you're not a part of a group, or sometimes it has to do with feeling like a lack of financial resources, and like you don't have enough to do the things you want to do. It could literally be feeling a little short on paying the rent or mortgage or whatever. The thing with the Five of Pentacles is there's always the inherent advice with this card to reach out to family or friends or colleagues. Help is available. This card promises help is available if you ask. Whether you need someone to run out to the drugstore to pick you up some cold medication, or just do a grocery run for you because you've run out of time, or pick up the kids from soccer practice, or if you literally need a little something to tide you over and you need to ask your sister to help you cover the rent this month or something like that. There is help available. You can see in the art in this card, there's a door here that has a lock, but the key is readily available. This individual is out in the cold, but doesn't need to be. They're just kind of overlooking the obvious sort of solution. You don't have to be alone. And this particular card is paired with the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of family and community. You can see it right in the card here. So even if you know, not all of us were blessed with family, great family relations, but you might have a friend you could rely on, or you might have a church, or there might be an organization that can help out. You might have a colleague or a co-worker who can help with the kids or the cold medicine or whatever you need. This card suggests that there's some sort of a community that you can reach out to. Whatever it is that you're feeling, wherever you're feeling the lack, this card suggests that there is a community you can rely on. You have some sort of legacy here that you have built, that you can reach out to. So I just want to say I encourage you to reach out. The other piece of the Ten of Pentacles suggests that there might be a new opportunity in terms of, for some of you, there might be, let's see if we can get this in better focus here. There might be a new opportunity in terms of a new job or a new project, depending on where you are in your life, obviously. Some of you This could also indicate retiring, depending on where you are in your life. Tends tend to be can tend to be an ending or a new beginning. So it could indicate a new job or an end of a job. It could indicate passing the baton or passing the torch. You could be training somebody else on your job while you take a new role. You could be handing the keys of the family business to the next generation. It could be something like that. Take it as it resonates for you. It's going to be different for different Sagittarians, but it could be something that could be the reason why you're tired. It could be ready. It could just be time for you to hand over the family business, or it could just be you need a little help with the kids, or it could be time to hire a sitter or a nanny, or get your oldest kid to help out a little bit more around the house. It could be that kind of a thing. But take it as it resonates for you. Okay, I've belabored that one enough. Moving on to the next column. This one is fascinating. We have the Page of Swords, which in the olden days used to be about learning, about writing, or absorbing new information about philosophy or the legal profession. But in our modern world, this one can be about branding and social media, launching a new TikTok or a YouTube channel, something like that. The pages do tend to be about learning or education, being excited about a new endeavor. And the swords tend to be about our ideas, our intellect, writing, communication, social media, branding. So you might be using your social media to launch your or sharing whatever your new opportunities are, or whatever project you might be working on over here. We also have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can also be associated with editing and education. She obviously is associated with wisdom. She is wise, although she isn't as likely to be broadcasting her wisdom in the same way the Page of Swords is. She tends to be, it doesn't have to be female, by the way. I'm just using female pronouns out of habit. But this character tends to have a wisdom that isn't always for everybody. She has an advanced sacred wisdom that is for special audiences. So this character might only share their wisdom in certain specialty environments. So perhaps you're putting together a school or a class or a book, something like that. You could still use your social media to advertise your situation, but it might not. You might have a wisdom or a knowledge that is not for all seekers, I would say. You might be expanding your sacred knowledge or your own intuition or your own spirituality with the appearance of this card. Take it as it resonates for you, Sagittarius. Now in this final column, I love this one. What a way to end the month. We have the Star card, which is the ultimate wish fulfillment card. I always point out when this card comes up, humans have been using the stars to navigate, right, forever, for thousands of years. And here we have our central character pulling this star down, the star that they have used to navigate, the star that has maybe been the way that they have directed their life, the thing that they have pointed their life towards, and now they're pulling it down towards them to have, to hold. This is a sort of a dream coming true card. They get to hold this now. They've captured their dream, right? So this is indicating that something that you have worked for, wished for, hoped for, positioned yourself towards, directed your life towards, is within reach, right? And it may be perhaps offered to you by this King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a charismatic character. This could be a male, doesn't have to be, but this is someone. It could be a Leo, Aries, another Sagittarius. Very charismatic, magnetic. This could be someone fun, a good leader. But not too serious. Like, have you ever had one of those bosses that is so, like a fun boss? Someone who is so good at being the fun boss that you don't even really know you're being bossed around. I always think of that with the King of Wands, like a really, the sort of the evolved version of this character is someone who can boss you around without it feeling like you're being bossed around. But he or she might have a job offer for you, or a creative position, or again, like in the example, if you're an athlete, it might be you made the team or something like that. There's something here that feels like a dream come true. It could also be romantic. Again, if you're single and looking, that could be the scenario here. Take it as it resonates for you. But it looks like, pulling that wish down from the heavens in this offer. It feels validating. The offer from this charming, capable, talented, fun, not bossy boss in whatever area of your life this applies. I'm going to leave it there for you, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed this reading, I hope you'll consider leaving a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. In any case, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.